Guys, this is Tiffany, 100 Plus Abandoned Dogs of Everglades, Florida. We got a call from a gentleman who was desperate to get some help out for this dog. This dog, it is 92 degrees outside right now. This dog lives in this crate 24/7. This gentleman contacted us. He is nearby. He sees this day in and day out, 24 hours a day. This dog is in this crate, in this heat. He has called the police. The police said they will do nothing. He has called animal control over and over and over again. He's called the police over and over and over again. Animal control was here. They posted a notice. You could see it flapping in the wind over there, because this is a completely gated and fenced in yard. So they, I guess, couldn't get in to knock on the door. They left a notice on the gate and left this dog in this crate in 92-degree heat. And as I said, the Good Samaritan that reached out to us, that contacted us, he has called and called and called, because all times of the day, all times of the night, this dog is in this crate 24/7. And like I said, he called the police today because he just couldn't stand it anymore. He's like, I'm sitting here watching this dog die. It is overheating. It's 92 degrees out. It's in this cramped cage. Dog. That's what he was told. So he called animal control. We sent an email to animal control. Animal control was here. They were here. Like I said, the minute I pulled up, they were leaving. And I do see that they posted a notice on the gate of this property. We need everybody to call and demand that they remove this dog from this situation. It is 92 degrees according to my car. And this dog is out here 24/7. This is torture. Torture for this poor dog. I have the number listed on this post to call animal control. The address is on the post, 781 Southwest 26th Avenue, Fort Lauderdale. It is Broward County Animal Care and Control. This is sickening. It is in the 90s in Florida right now, and this dog is locked in a crate. And it's not like it's in a crate for 10 minutes while they're cleaning the house or anything like that. No. Apparently nobody's home, and this dog is in this crate 24/7, because the gentleman that called us said it does not matter what time of day he comes by, day, night, late night, this dog is in this crate. This is unacceptable. This is torture. This is torture. This poor dog is just panting and panting and panting and trying to find a cool spot to lay in 90+ degrees. This is not okay. Again, I put the phone number on the post. I put the address on the post. I'm not sure what police department is this area. I'm not sure if it's BSO or if it's Fort Lauderdale. I'm not entirely sure of the exact precinct that covers this neighborhood. But this is not okay. Like I said, animal control did come out. They were leaving as I pulled up. And I don't know if because the entire property is fenced and gated and locked that they didn't do anything or remove the dog. But this is torture to see this dog having to deal with this heat. Not being able to escape the heat. Doing everything in its power to try to cool off. Panting. This dog is going to die of heat stroke in this cage. It's 92 degrees. I'm going to go see if I can see what the paper said. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Animal control put something on the fence there. So they put a warning. They put a warning up. On the gate about not being able to keep your dog in a crate, that it needs proper housing, that it needs proper care, that it needs rabies and vaccines and all of that. But again, the dog is still in the crate. Still in the crate. So guys, please call. Please call. We don't want to see this dog end up with heat stroke and die in this crate. We cannot go in. We cannot take the dog. I'm not going to jail, guys. There's no trespassing signs. It is a gated, fenced-in home with a padlock. I'm not going to jail. That's not something I'm doing. I'm sorry. I have dogs I need to take care of my own. You cannot go onto somebody's property and just take their dog. Unfortunately, dogs are considered property in the state of Florida, and I would go to jail for doing it. And trespassing. The only people that can go onto this property are the police and animal control. They're the only ones that have the ability to do so. So that is why we need you guys to call. Again, I have the address on this post, 781 Southwest 24th Street. I believe that's what it was, in Fort Lauderdale. The number for animal control is on the post. I'm not sure which police department covers this neighborhood, if it's BSO or if it's Fort Lauderdale. But this dog needs help, and we need you guys to call. Call, call, call. This is just torture. (781) Southwest 26th Avenue, Fort Lauderdale is the address. Please call, guys. We can't get on the property. Everything is gated and locked and padlocked. The only people that can get on the property are the police and animal control. And that's why we need you guys to flood them with phone calls. Nine 954-359-1313 is Animal Control's phone number. If anybody knows what address or what police department covers this address, please post that number here as well. Like I said, I'm not sure if it is BSO or if it is Fort Lauderdale Police. It is so hot out today. So hot. I'm just gonna go up the street and turn around because guys, this is just terrible. Terrible, terrible, heartbreaking. Coming up to me now. Or not. Sorry, I'm gonna put my seatbelt back on. Sorry guys, just watching things around me. And again, guys, like I said, it's in the 90s here in South Florida. Yes, there is something on top of that crate, but that is not sufficient for the 90 plus degree weather that it is. That dog does not have enough room. Anything above 85 degrees should have some sort of cooling system, whether it's AC or fans. It's just torture. I cannot jump the fence. I cannot cut the bolt on the gate. I would go to jail, guys. Cannot do that. Cannot jump gates, cut bolts, trespass on private property, and remove somebody's property, because yes, dogs are considered property. Have to move because there's a big old garbage truck. This is just awful. It is so hot. And like I said in the beginning of the video, there's a gentleman that reached out to us that was just so grief-stricken that he has watched this dog in this crate 24 hours a day, day after day after day after day. And he has called the police several times, and he has called animal control, and the dog is still here. Are you the one that... Hi. I know. We've got a bunch of people calling, so hopefully they'll come back soon. Okay. So the guys that called, they don't want to be on camera, and they don't want to stick around, obviously, because neighbors are coming out of their house. And just, you know, another guy just came up and stopped next to me, so, you know, of course they don't want any retaliation or anything. So he just pulled up and thanked me, and thanked us for trying to get help for this dog, and then pulled away. This is just heartbreaking. You can see he's just moving around constantly, just trying to get cool. There is a bucket in there. I don't know if there's water in there or not. Obviously, I can't tell, but there is a bucket in there. Okay, so everybody's getting the same answer. It's being investigated. It's being investigated. It's being investigated. Yes, it was. Somebody was out here, and they posted the notice on the gate. Like I said, I don't know if it was because they couldn't get on the property. Like I said, the whole property is fenced with a big gate, and the gate is padlocked. So the only people that could really enter this property would be the police. people texting me, but I can't see the text messages while I'm live. Again, there is a big bucket in the cage. I don't know if there's water in there. I can't see if there's water in there. I would hope at least that they put water in there. There is a hose near the cage. Somebody else said they were sending somebody else out, Amy. I hope that's true. I got through. They said they've received calls and someone is supposed to get out there. I just called. Someone from the police and animal control are on their way. I hope you guys are right. Like I said, unfortunately, because animals are considered property in the state of Florida, there's a line that, you know, people can't cross. Me, I definitely can't cross it. I will go to jail. I cannot jump that fence. I cannot break a padlock. I cannot go steal this dog. It's considered property. And it would be considered trespassing to go on the property that is completely fenced and locked. So I cannot do that. Animal control, I think there's a fine line of whether or not they can do that on their own or whether or not they need to get the police involved. Police absolutely can. If they believe that there is imminent danger to a person or an animal, then police absolutely can break that padlock on that gate and go save this dog. Now, hopefully you get a compassionate officer that will do that. Some will, some won't. We've been on several, more times than I can count, cruelty cases where some police will go in and do it and some won't. They'll wait for the owner to come home, or they'll, you know, so it is just all, it's kind of the luck of the draw and who you get to show up. I'm hoping somebody shows up. There's been enough of you that have said you've gotten through. and that they were sending somebody out here, so I really hope that's the case. They can't be that far away, because they were just pulling down the street when I pulled up. I'm sorry, guys. It's just terrible. It sounds like there's other dogs in the house. I hear a small dog barking. I can't tell if it's coming from this house, but it might be. That's what they keep the small dog in the house and the big dog outside, because they don't get along. I hear a small dog barking. I think it's inside the house. And he's not tethered, he's just in the crate. In the crate, in this heat. And according to somebody who is here all the time in this neighborhood, this dog is out here 24/7, and he's made several calls to no avail. Sorry guys, I put my phone down when kind of cars slow by to see what I'm doing, because I don't want to cause any issues with anybody. There's another one. This car just pulled up. I wonder if this is the owner. car just pulled up and took the sign off the gate. Guys. Guy going? Oh. Hang on, guys. They did. I just saw them pull up.
Taking him out.
Yeah. They must have known or something.
They want to take him out.
And he's never out.
They're taking him out of the
Yeah.
They have a note on it.
Yeah, they took it off. I saw the car. The car stopped next to me and was staring at me, so I put the phone down. But they sat there for a while, and then finally went in. I know. I know. There's the police. Yeah, so the owners just got home. And there's the police. They took him out of the cage. Sorry, guys. All right, so Police were just here. They just left because, of course, that was the owners that pulled up in somebody else's car. They kind of were hanging out front, and then they got out. Once I pulled away, they got out, and they unlocked their gate and went in and took the dog out of the crate and put it in the house. And the police just showed up, and of course there's no dog in the crate. So he just said, if you see it again, call us. So that's where we're at now. Thank you guys for calling, because that's the only reason that they really did come out here, was because all of you guys made those phone calls. And I don't know if somebody tipped off the people or they just happened to come home, but the first thing they did was take the dog inside right before the cops got here. And they took the notice off their gate. Well, at least the dog is inside now. For how long, I don't know, but I know that we have eyes around here, so if that dog ends up back in that crate again, then we're gonna do this all over again. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get back to the rescue house. Thank you, as always, for being the voice for the voiceless. Tiffany, 100 plus, abandoned dogs of Everglades, Florida.